Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball theorists. Ever since chapter 42 of the manga was introduced that kicked us off to the beginning of the Galactic Patrol Arc, there is one character that would seem to continuously have a story built around him. From day one, Merus was a mystery when he showed up to kidnap Buu. Both Goku and Vegeta aren't having it though and went there to stop him. However, he defied all logic by easily besting Goku in a contest of speed, knocking him out with his stun gun, then gave Vegeta the Jiren treatment, appearing behind him to also render him unconscious. Many said, wait, what is this? Is this wonky writing, or is there actually a lot more to be revealed by this character who decided to bring Goku and Vegeta with him on this journey? The latter ended up being true, but it was a legitimate question at that time because Goku and Vegeta are the two strongest fighters in the universe, so having a completely unknown and seemingly weak fighter to get the best of them didn't make sense. As we learn with each chapter that passes, Merus has a particular set of skills, and we actually learn that he is an incredibly capable fighter. We will get into those details in a moment that point to his hidden power. However, Merus is so capable in fact that Goku wants to test Merus' strength because he knows he's hiding this true power. Which after he does, Goku is satisfied and comes up with the idea that it's best if Merus will help him train, after Goku realizes that he does indeed have a lot to learn. I wanted to mention briefly the most recent chapter of the manga because Merus went from Galactic Patrolman to being asked to be trained by Goku. This is quite a large leap and shock to us all, but knowing now that Goku believes that Merus knows plenty that he doesn't, that Merus is extremely powerful, when we go back and reread the chapter, some panels start to have a lot more context, and we then learn what we are actually dealing with. Right after Goku and Vegeta were apprehended by Merus, who clearly knows who they are when they first arrived on the scene to stop him, you have to wonder why he actually decided to bring them along. It's rather obvious now he really didn't need their help, and it could be that he was more curious of what they could also actually do. Of course, Merus didn't even need to ask for help as Goku was quick to jump at the opportunity to stop Moro, who escaped. Vegeta was still seething with anger, wondering how Merus got the drop on them. This is where Vegeta says an interesting line, that Merus, I couldn't read his chi, but he is far from weak. The key part of that sentence is, couldn't read his chi. It's not like Merus is suppressing his power and instantly raised it to get the drop on Vegeta. The fact is, Vegeta simply can't read it at all. So far, in this entire arc, we haven't seen Merus power up even once, revealing more power. We have seen something similar to this before in two different occasions. We've seen it with the androids since their power isn't based on chi, then of course we've seen it with Whis, where he is able to effortlessly handle any situation in his current form, being on another level, and Vegeta and Goku just can't read his chi at all. It makes you wonder if Goku, who has trained with Whis, feels like fighting Merus is similar and why he asked to be trained. Moving along, Vegeta gung-ho on revealing more about Merus decides to go on a mission to stop the bandits to see what he's made of. A confident Merus says, as you wish, and didn't disappoint. When he stopped the train, Merus disappeared from Goku and Vegeta's sight for a moment, then appearing in a totally different area. Eventually, Goku got involved and stopped the bandits, and a calm Merus thanks him. However, Vegeta noticed that Merus had already tampered with their ship, ensuring that they wouldn't get far, so even if Kakarot hadn't stopped them, it wouldn't have mattered. Stopping the train took first priority to save the conductors, so how'd he have time to sabotage their ship? Vegeta somehow missed that. The key word is time, which we have seen several people use time manipulation abilities like a time skip, making them a very deadly fighter. I suppose Merus could use a similar technique and that would explain it, although both Goku and Vegeta are incredibly powerful now, to a point where time skip just doesn't work anymore on them, so this would have to be an even better technique with more manipulation of time itself. Unless we want to accept that Merus is just that fast, as he very well could be if Goku thinks he can help him unlock Ultra Instinct. I'm sure Whis could have done something similar without manipulating time. However, we can also say that the best time technique we have seen in Dragon Ball comes from Goldo of the Ginyu Force, a fighter without much power, but someone who can actually stop time itself. So this is within the realm of possibilities too, so felt like mentioning it. Guess I should just get to the plot already and talk about Merus' true identity, huh? There is this one thing that is now a difficult pill to swallow, being that we know just how strong Merus is. Even after Moro has absorbed Goku and Vegeta's energy, not just once, but twice, then goes on to eat another planet's energy, transforming him for a second time, Moro has now become just too powerful, Merus says, if we were to confront him. This is where Goku asks, even if he were fighting seriously, it's plain to see now that Merus never needed Goku and Vegeta's help. The fact is, if Merus never brought Goku and Vegeta along, Moro would have never had such a rich energy source to eat and would have never transformed in the first place. Merus was easily able to capture a powered up Moro for the awakened Grand Supreme Kai to reseal his magic. Or so that's what Merus claims was the plan. Unfortunately, there are too many holes now in that idea. Since Merus explained that the power to seal Moro away wouldn't work, Goku's statement wasn't that your ace in the hole, it was what Merus wanted them to think. He wanted everyone to think that. If Merus knew all along that Moro wasn't in any danger of being sealed away, if Merus had enough power to capture Moro all along, and for some reason doesn't have his energy being drained at any point during their battles, if Merus was fast enough to seemingly defy time against the bandits, when the wish was being made, are you telling me that he couldn't get there to stop it? Of course he could, yet he chose to do nothing, which means he never had any intentions of defeating Moro and stopping him from regaining his magic. Which means Buu was never the ace in the hole. Goku and Vegeta are. That is right, Merus carefully planned and knew that if he was to kidnap Buu, it was guaranteed for Goku and Vegeta to interfere. This was just merely a trap to capture the two strongest fighters in the universe that are always too eager to battle a villain. Merus knew that Moro was about to feast on the best energy of his life. This was all an elaborate plan to help Moro, but why? If Merus can easily take care of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that means Frieza would be no threat to him when he was taking over the universe. So where was Merus? Why didn't he stop Frieza? Why does this #1 elite Galactic Patrol officer with incredible power appear when Moro breaks out of prison after 10 million years from the galactic headquarters? You guessed it, Merus has obviously been working with Moro this entire time. Merus joined the Galactic Patrol in order to become the #1 elite and help Moro escape from prison. He then devised this brilliant plan for Moro to gather the best energy in the universe by delivering him Goku and Vegeta on a platter while letting everyone think he was actually trying to recapture Moro. Merus has stated that Moro's power knows no limits, so offering this energy would increase Moro's power to a point he wouldn't be able to be opposed. So what is Merus' endgame? Even Goku now questions Merus' true intentions. Goku has stated that Merus knows plenty that I don't and firmly asked him if he is wrong. Merus doesn't deny it and agrees to train Goku. Why help Goku if he is working with Moro? The simple fact is he has nothing to lose and is interested in Goku. Merus has taken the personality stance of someone we all know too well. He does remind you a lot of Whis and the Angels, doesn't he? Merus is able to easily counter every situation, Goku and Vegeta not being able to detect his chi. Yeah, I know this is sorta crazy, but we don't know about all the angels. We don't know if there are more angels than the ones seeing over the gods of destruction. We haven't seen this world beyond that they come from. We also don't know really why Zeno erased the 6 previous universes. I mean, it's an odd amount to erase. Moro, who has been in prison for 10 million years, was already incredibly old when battling the great Lord of Lords when he had his magic sealed away. So where did Moro come from? And is it possible that 10 million years ago, Merus was helping Moro start to reshape Universe 7 to his liking? Moro and Merus can both be incredibly old and their true origins are soon to be revealed. Just you have to look at all the evidence and see that it points to Merus never having any true intentions of stopping Moro. One crazy theory being how old Moro is, that he also was a previous god of destruction. If that is true, then perhaps Merus was his guardian and angel. Well, this is just my story looking at all the evidence when rereading the Galactic Patrol Arc, and as I pointed out, it's hard to deny now that there isn't some foul play at hand as we start to get into the real story of Merus and Moro. I hope everyone has a great week. I wanted to get this out yesterday, but I've had the flu bug and needed to get some rest, so I really hope this recording doesn't sound too bad. Now let me ask you, who do you think Merus' true identity is? Could Merus actually be working with Moro? I always love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. It really does help tremendously when you take the time to do that. Also, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming.